Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MariaDB tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn configuration of semi-synchronous replication hybrid asynchronous plus synchronous in MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So key features of the semi-synchronous replication is master waits for the at least one slab to acknowledge the transaction. So it will just reduce the risk of the data loss but has a slight performance effect because it will wait for the acknowledge the transaction, and a middle ground between the Galera fully synchronous and transactional master slab asynchronous replication. So already we have seen the Galera configuration and master slab configuration on this. Now we will move to the step-by-step process for the setting of the semi-synchronous replication in MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So this guide will walk through the setting of the semi-synchronous replication of MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.0 LTS using the static IP address. So we have two servers. So one server is the first server is the server 1, server 2, and primary and replica, we can say that. So IP is the 192.168.224.129, and second server IP is 192.168.224.130. That is server 2. So here I will just install the MariaDB 10 plus 1 plus latest version, whatever the coming, and replication type is the semi-synchronous. Root password I am using the admin@123. So step one will just go through the installation of MariaDB on both server. First I will check the my system is up to date and all the packages are upgraded or not. If any need to upgrade it, packages. I'm running my both the servers in VM, so I'm going to access those servers. SSH DPT at the rate 192.168.224.129. So one is access. Now I am going to access the 130. So this one is SBR1. This is also called the primary server. Okay. And this one I'll give the name SBR2 replica server. So now I'm going to change the tab color red. So this is my server 2, this one my server 1. You can able to check here also. Server 1 and server 2 is there. Now next, I'm going to update and upgrade the system packages. So run this command on the both the server. So update and upgrade is running. So both the servers are completed. Next, I'm going to install the MariaDB server. So run this command. This is simple command. Sudo apt install MariaDB hyphen server and -y. We are giving the permission yes for that. So side by side, I'm gonna do. Okay, completed. Now I'm going to check the my MariaDB version. So this is a 10.11 and something. So both the server having same. Now I'm going to so now I'm going to enable and start the MariaDB services. Enable means that whenever the system will boot, OS will boot, automatically MariaDB services will start and start. Now I'm gonna start for the MariaDB service. So done. Now secure the MariaDB installation for running this. So here your current password, we don't have any password. Switch the unit socket authentication. I'm giving yes. Change the root password yes. And here I'm giving the password admin at that 123. So same. Remove asynchronous user, anonymous user. Disallow remote login yes. And remove the database access and reload the privileges. Done. Similarly, I will do with this. Yes, yes. And reload the privileges. So secure installation is completed. Now I'm going to configure in the primary server, server 1. Edit the MariaDB configuration file. This is the configuration file path. etc mysql mariadb.conf.d 50 hyphen server.cnf. Here I am going to change the bind address. So come to change the bind address. Zero 0.0.0 and all the remaining things I'll check with the server ID. W control W server ID is 1. Log path is this. Here remaining code I'm going to add. So binary log format to up to this. So binary log format is row log slab update 1 plugin load add. This one the path RPL semi-synchronous master enable on and semi-synchronous master enable timeout is 1000 milliseconds. So I'm going to save and close. Now I'm going to create a make a directory where slash MySQL and giving the this permission and ownership. So completed. Save the file, restart the MariaDB. So I'm going to restart the MariaDB for now. Create a replica user. Log into server 1. We have a password admin at the rate 123. So login. Now create a user RPL. Then 192.168.130 is the IP of the second server. Identified the password. I'm giving the password admin at the rate 123. So create user. So RPL user is created. Now grant a replication slab on star means all the databases and tables I'm giving the permission to this particular user, RPL user for the 130. So this is the IP restriction of the 130 only. It will work. So done, completed. Now show master status. So here just write down this one. So I'm going to keep this data here. So here my SQL bin file is there and position is 795. I'll just note it down this file in position for the master's status. We need the later. So configure the replica server. Come to the replica server. This is our server 2. Now I'm going to open my configuration file here also. Open. Now bind address. I'll change to 0.0.0. Okay, then server ID, I'll change this ID to 2. So server ID default ID will be 1, 2, and login. I'm just opening there, not login. Here we need to the relay log. So copy this code and paste it there. So Control X, Y, save. Now here also we need to create the directory and we need to give the ownership and permission. Done. Now I'm going to restart the MariaDB. So done. Now set up the replication of the replica. So login into the server 2. So server 2, I'm logged in. Now I'm going to stop the slab first. Then change master to 129. This is the file path and this is the log position. We need to get it from here. So this is the file path. No, not same, then copy this one and we have a 795 same. So now I'm going to run this command. So successfully run, one warning. So now I'm going to start the slab. Now check the slab condition. So just run this command. You need to just look at and do two condition. So slab IO input output is running, yes, and slab SQL running is yes. This should be yes. Both the should be yes. Then only we can assume that our replica server is running properly. So ensure these two are running properly. Then verify the semi-synchronous replication. So what I'll do, I'll just check with the status. So here you are getting the status on. So master status is there on. Now I'll check with the slab status. So this is also on. So this is the slab status. This one is the master status. Both the status are on now. Means working fine. Test the replication. So let me check the here. So databases. So we have a 4 databases. Same I'll run there. We have 4 databases. Now I'm going to create one database on primary. Let me check. So this is changed to 4 to 5 means test DB is created. Now if you check on the replica also automatically database is created on the test DB. Previously this was 4. Now it become a 5 means one database whatever we created on primary automatically that is created on replica. So use test DB. Use test DB is done. Now show tables. So we don't have any tables. Use test DB. So tables. We don't have any tables here also. Now what I'll do, I'll just create the table on the server 1. Create table user. So table is created. Now show tables. We have a user table. And here also show tables. You will get a user table. Now what I'll do, select extract from users. So we don't have any data. What I'll do, I'll just insert one data row in the my primary server under this user table. So check it in the your replica server. So automatically data is reflected. Okay. On server 2 reflected. So we are getting, so we have successfully set up the semi-synchronous replication on MariaDB on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Okay. So step by step process we have seen here, and for any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section and follow the process so shown in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.